welcome to another episode of My ADHD Made Me Do It. So today was supposed to just be another day, nothing special. That was until last night around 10 p.m. when I saw a tattoo artist's story saying they had last minute availability for today at 4 p.m. And I thought, I'll do it, let's go. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of tattoos, and I don't really get anxious when going to get a new tattoo because I've done it so many times. I know what to expect. I know the pain. It's not enjoyable, but it's not the end of the world. It's totally fine. However, this one is a little different because I'm getting it done on my palm. She gonna be spicy. Now, you may have noticed in some of my videos that I do actually have this palm done already. I got this palm done 4 years ago, and I'm going to give you the backstory now as to how I got it and why I still do not have this palm done 4 years later. So we're going to set the scene. This is 4 years ago. It is a cold, brisk Sunday morning. A few days prior, my friend sent me an Instagram post from a tattoo studio in South London that were announcing a flash day. If you don't know what a flash day is, it's when tattoo artists will draw up a bunch of designs that they would like to tattoo on people. You go and you just pick one of the designs and get it done on you, normally at a discounted rate. However, this event was happening as a celebration of the 1 year of the studio opening. So there was a special catch, and the catch was all tattoos were going to be free. So immediately I was like, let's go, we're going. We got up extremely early on a Sunday morning. I think I got up around 5 a.m. because to get to South London from East London, especially on a Sunday morning, it is a whole damn trek. So I trekked my way down to South London and we got there around 7 a.m. When we arrived, especially at 7 a.m, I was expecting maybe 10, 20 people in the queue max. There was 100 people already in that queue. So we go and join that queue and we're thinking, what is the likelihood of this actually happening today? We tried to do calculations in our head, we tried to do the math, like how long will it take to do one tattoo, how many artists are there working, blah, 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 and the numbers just weren't looking good. So 5 hours later, we are still in this queue. We are freezing. I cannot stop my body from shaking. But I don't want to quit. I want to stick this out. And I hear this shout coming from a woman walking alongside the queue, and she is screaming, "Anyone for a palm? Anyone for a palm?" Before I could even really process what she had said, my hand was in the air and my friend was looking at me like, "Bitch, what are you doing?" And I'm looking at her like, I don't know, but I've done it now. Receptionist is dragging me out of the line. She's taking me into the store. It's too late. I've committed. It is what it is. So we end up inside the store and it's very warm. So for a split second, I lose all fear and regret. I am just content. I am happy. I go and take my seat, and then this tattoo artist, Luke Ashley, comes over and presents me with his palm designs. I had a few tattoos prior to that. I thought that, maybe the palm would be a little bit more sensitive, like a little bit more painful, but it wouldn't be that bad, like surely. So I'm looking at the designs, and I see one with really bold, thick lines that will take up my entire palm, and I go, that one. This. So, a few moments pass, I'm sat down, he puts the stencil on, we mark it up and make sure it's right, it's all good to go, he gets the needle, and he's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go." Oh my god. So my hand is down, but it's not strapped down, it's just down. And everything in my soul wants me to rip this hand from this man and say enough. But I can't do that because then I'll just have a line on my hand for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to chicken out. I made this decision, I'm sticking with it. So, in order to stop myself from ripping my hand away, I took my other hand and I placed it on the bottom of my chair and I put all of my pain and frustration and hatred for my decisions into this arm. However, I didn't realise I was sat in a fold-up chair. And at one point during the tattoo, I remember feeling a jolt, and it was me lifting my chair in on myself. Thankfully, I did not move my hand and ruin the tattoo. Now, although it was painful and I hated it, it was done relatively quickly. It was done within 20 minutes. My palm was extremely swollen, like double the size, and it kept shaking when he was trying to take the picture because it just hurt so bad. So yeah, that was my decision. I did that. The recovery was a bit gross, not gonna lie. Because it's in your palm, you naturally move it a lot. Every time I moved my hand, it felt like hundreds of tiny paper cuts just opening and breathing. That's really gross. I'm so sorry I'm telling you this. You're probably squirming at the screen right now. But yeah, that is genuinely how it feels, in case you were wondering. Because of all that, I had never booked in to have my second one done. So yeah, my appointment is at 4 o'clock. We don't quite know what we're doing yet. I sent over some examples of some flowers that he's done that I liked, and we're going to design it on the spot. I figured, seems as this is like a more extreme tattoo, that I would take you guys with me and show you guys the whole process, and even film myself wanting to die in the chair as it happens. Don't say I don't love you. Yeah. Very glad it's over. Yeah, but it looks good. So we have just finished. My hand is so swollen. But look how gorgeous it is. I love it. When it heals over the next few weeks, the lines in the middle of the petals will go a lot lighter. He did them in grey so that it would be a bit softer on my hand and wouldn't always be so kind of like bold and in your face, which I think is going to be really nice once it's settled down and calmed. But yeah, that's my palm.